Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these green dice that contain the one ring that were sent in by a viewer. Thanks. Let's get started with our roll for bread. 1, none. Well, the ring does have a history of making things invisible. Seems our bread is invisible today. Not the best start. Next up, let's roll for main. 3, reindeer pate. I brought this reindeer pate back with me from my recent trip to Iceland. As is common with lean meats, it is cut with pork. It is extremely unfortunate to roll this today when we have no bread. So I guess we're just gonna take a couple scoops of our spread and put it on our plate. That'll be fun to deal with later. Next up, let's roll for our cheese. 1, no cheese. And once again, we are devoid of an ingredient. I'm beginning to think involving the Dark Lord in our sandwich making today was a mistake. All right, let's roll for roughage. 1, water chestnuts, and 11, none. This has got to be some kind of record for most ones in an episode so far. Jeez. I guess we're going to add these water chestnuts to our pile of pate. I very much dislike water chestnuts. I think they taste gross. They're definitely not helping here. All right, let's get wild with our wild magic roll. 1, the deck of many things. It's been over a year since we've rolled the deck of many things, and I can't help but think it's been storing up malice this entire time. Seems incredibly fitting that we'd roll it today, given what's happened so far this episode. It is full of mostly terrible things, but I've gotten lucky occasionally. Let's see what we get. Ruin. Your lunch loses form. Blend with water and ice. Your sandwich becomes a smoothie. This is... Well, I guess this is what happens when I don't roll the deck of many things for over a year. Let's roll sauce, I guess. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 13, toom. Toom is a Middle Eastern sauce / spread made from emulsified garlic and oil. I guess in that way it's kind of like an aioli, but it's also very different. It's very garlicky, very delicious. I don't want to drink it as a smoothie, but here we go. All right, and as it said, I'm going to add in our ice here and some water so that the blender actually works. And now we replace our lid and blend. Oh gosh, just pretend it's a strawberry milkshake. Ooh, smells like garlic. All right, here we go. Oh, it's very chunky. That's unfortunate. Well, no cut in half or cross section, of course. Oh boy. As you can see, I'm extremely committed to this show, so please follow me on other platforms so that I don't disappear from your life in January. Let's taste this. Oh gosh. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, it's very bad. Oh. So I gotta do whatever I can do to power through this. It's, oof. Little help from a chaser. It tastes very much like garlic, which I think is actually helpful, because if it tasted much more like the other things, I don't know if I could get through it, even though it is very, very difficult. I do want to keep doing this show, right? I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this was a struggle, but I am not going to be outdone. I have stomached terrible sandwiches, and I will stomach this terrible smoothie. All right, here we go. Last little bit, which unfortunately is the chunkiest bit. Ugh. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. But I did it. It's done. And I never have to do it again. No surprise, but it's a 0. and I'm going to call it Deck the Halls. In lieu of a trip to Mount Doom, Earl, get rid of these. Good mimic. Thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all. Have a good day. I'll see you next time.